Hey everyone!
Hello.
Welcome back to Genshin Impact. A lot has happened because the new release came, 5.8. But I didn't do the quest. I mean, I did the summer resort and everything, but I waited this time. Maybe we see our brother again.
Yay!
During the quest, so I didn't do the quest. Was hard to resist, but I didn't do.
Let's try now.
So let's do that first, and we will see how long that takes if we continue with the summary quest, or this will be our quest for today. Yes, I have him.
Okay,
Yep.
she's all patched
Yes,
up.
I know.
Where did you say you found her? How'd she get wounded so badly?
Just on the beach not far from here. It was the usual suspects.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Paimon. And Tumaini?
Oh, hey, it's you two. Been a while. Yeah.
Not really a
thankfully,
while,
Chaska
because in
got
the
her to make a
summer
good
resort
time,
we
so I
also
think she'll
meet
pull
them,
through.
by the
Well-
way.
She was attacked by secret source automatons. I was on patrol nearby, so luckily for her, I was able to get her to safety. The automatons weren't so lucky.
Oh, them again, huh? What is it with those maniacal machines? I'm getting real tired of their antics.
Real tired, bro! Real tired!
I really like Akuku.
Yeah.
Secret source automatons? That's strange. We've come across those before, but definitely not around these parts.
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into them recently. They've been attacking Saurians and merchants on the outskirts of our territory. No need. You've already done.
And I
plenty
still
to get many
love
of these
that Paimon
setbacks.
has the new voice
Without them
actor
draining our
since the
resources,
last patch,
our
but like
warriors can handle
also of
these
course in
rust
this
buckets,
one
no
as well.
problem.
I think it's much better than the
Besides,
previous
like
one.
our ancestors
Okay.
used to say, one's own nest is one's own to protect. We can't go dumping all our problems onto you.
Come on! What happened to birds of a feather? We're your friends! Plus, we'll be leaving for Notcry soon.
Yeah,
so,
Notcry
you
is
know,
coming in
while we're
September.
still here,
Yay!
Fair point.
I already
It's been a while
gathered
since we
enough
got to fight
wishes to
together.
get Flynn's,
One last hurrah then?
the
For
Electro
old time's sake?
character.
We could hit the beach. The automatons have been pretty active there lately.
awesome! Let's go! Let's go!
If hunting down war machines is just sport to you,
I
yeah,
also
you
managed to
are
level up
different.
Ifa actually
Still,
quite a
guess I
lot.
should tag along
That's good.
too, just on the off chance someone ends up getting carried away.
No way, bro!
Where are they? Must find them.
Ah, that's Ineffa. She's a new character actually. I don't pull her for her. I don't like her design. Or I actually
Too blocky.
she looks like Noelle, but like in a robot
Return
version.
home.
Yeah.
I don't like her.
Okay.
I mean, design wise, and also for me it would be, I don't know. I didn't like.
Sad beat.
What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! And there's an automaton! Quick, save her!
And I also raised the bird level, although maybe I said that also last time. I don't remember again what I did, like, especially now 2 weeks passed, so I actually don't know what I did and what not. But what I know actually that,
Your name on it!
you know, you can get like those standard wishes or whatever they are called from doing some stuff like how to say, logging in and so on. And I got gaming again, and now now he is C4, which is actually good. Because the higher the level basically is, the better they can be.
Okay.
And I also show you how that looks like, because I think I never showed it to you actually, how that looks like.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Sorry,
Ah,
partner.
I'm sorry, Navia. I didn't check your levels or HP. I'm barely hitting the keyboard, but my microphone is just like, ah, okay. I should be more careful because I am losing my characters right now. But like, I'm barely hitting the keyboard, but the microphone is also shaking.
Let's dance.
Try to heal Navia a bit because she's the one who can deal the most damage. Even though the gaming is also quite good. I don't have good artifacts though.
But Gaming was the one whose attack also can hurt himself, right?
Yes. Or he can also heal, like hurt himself and then heal.
I'll protect us.
But now gaming is down, so.
Push your dodge this.
No.
This smoke will be frozen.
Why is the microphone shaking so much? I'm trying to be very like careful with the
I'm
microphone.
not touching the.
I know it's not you, it's like the microphone is just having its own way.
Feeling lucky? A proper send-off
I'm just
from the Spina with love.
being too hard on the laptop. So yeah, after we finished these and talked with Ineffa, yeah, finally, poor gaming is down, but we will heal him.
Aoife, how's it looking? Is she bad?
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves. A vet treating a human is one thing, but
You call that a human? Bro. Whoa.
It's not nice, Kakuku,
She's
although it is not a human, that's true.
Still. Can be nice
A
as well.
machine built to look like a human, I guess.
Okay, maybe now it will
Is
be
this a
better.
new
Return
Oops.
home,
she spoke.
Paimon. Traveler.
What? You heard that too, right?
oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top? That's you guys, right?
Really? Wait. A blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right. You bet, bro.
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs a code to unlock it.
We have two gunslingers here. Can't we just blast it open?
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the scions of the canopy use similar devices when they're sending confidential messages. If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct mechanism inside.
Sure looks that way. Question is, who's the messenger? So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex. I only know one person with that kind of expertise.
So is she an elf,
Shall we?
Jessica, or a human?
Sounds like a plan. Time to help the children of
I
Earth.
forgot her lore. I am not sure.
Okay. She has those pointy ears, so
Yeah,
usually
she
that means
does.
that in fantasy that they're elf, but yeah.
I don't know if in Genshin there is a thing called like elves. I think not, but
Yeah, we only seen like how to say humanoid human. I mean, okay, there's the Herschels or whatever, but like in towns we have only seen humans. Like
yeah,
anyway.
humans or like, well, yeah, the gods or the archons who
Mhm.
and the immortals.
But they're not
and
like
so
dwarves and elves and like
No, yeah, they are none.
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up.
Yeah,
Figured
you
you
haven't
could
really
take me a
seen
nap
these
at this hour.
characters, right?
Yeah.
Because this is in Natlan, and I did that off camera.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
So she is also a Natlan character.
Okay.
Whoa, what a mess! You, looking for something?
Well, I have those secret source automatons.
So she is kind of like, I don't know,
Wants me to come up with a solution.
leopard, tiger, whatever, like something like that.
So to make up for the difference,
Off screen, you
I've
did
been
tell me
spending
about
all
the
day
new
sifting through
characters who will be
documentation.
like, you know, the Baltic and Finnick
What,
and
what
like
about you guys, huh?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing to throw at me today.
Well,
Hold up. She
So she's Ineffa. She's an electro
You picked her up on
character.
the beach near the flower
But
bed.
as said, I don't
Along
like
with
her
the
design.
cryptics.
Plus, I
Seems
don't
like a
like her
message
play
intended
style
for the
either.
traveler.
So that's why I didn't get her.
text.
And I mean, not Cry will have hundreds of characters which I
Yeah.
want, so I anyway have to save.
So
Let's
the
see
one
here.
which they're examining right
Titanium
now,
cipher
that one,
disk,
right?
metal
Or
piece from Leo.
Ineffa is the one which was sitting there.
yes, yeah.
Looks like
This
was
one.
cobbled
Yes,
together
so
from
that's
That's
the
Ineffa
one.
there.
Yeah,
Although the inner workings
Yeah.
are pretty
That's
intricately
Shilonen,
designed.
this one.
Silonen, yes.
It's a good thing you didn't try and brute force it.
Then,
Could be a tricky
as you
one,
said, the
since it
other
uses
one
a
was
combination of
Casca,
several different
and
technologies.
yeah,
I could
and
find out
maybe you
more
will see
by
the other
disassembling
characters
it,
as
but
well. Who knows?
That could
The Natlan
potentially
ones.
damage the contents, and I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right?
Does
Must be
Casca have a
pretty
boyfriend with
important
one
message
arm?
if this is how they chose
and
to
anger
transport
issues?
it.
No, most of the characters have
The
no
only
like.
other option is to get our messenger to
relationships.
tell us
No
the
reason.
code.
Just asking.
Is that doable?
Because
Can you whip her
Casca
up?
sounds like Casca, which is like, you know, Guts'
The device
girlfriend
in her
in the
chest looks
Berserk.
pretty similar to the core
Ah,
you find
okay.
on a secret source automaton, but the other components.
I
huh,
think there
I've
is
never
only
seen
one
anything
character
like them in
until now
Outland
which has
before.
like a confirmed family, and that's Alice,
Mhm.
I'll,
who has
see what I can do.
Klee as
Hang
her
tight for a minute.
daughter, and I think we don't know the husband.
Mhm.
And Alice will come out in Not Cry.
Okay.
she woke up!
All I did was stimulate the core. I did not expect that to work.
White. Flying object. Blonde. Traveler. Traveler. Paimon?
Wow. You recognize us?
Task in progress. Deliver message to Traveler and White Flying Companion. Message location confirmed. Status delivered.
You're pretty smart for a robot. Can you tell us the code for the message?
Code?
Oh, maybe not so smart after all. A code? You know, like a number that you put in to unlock the message?
Memory. Missing.
Doo-doo.
What? Memory missing?
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember besides these two?
Name. Memory missing.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, we know her
Why would
name.
Her memories
Yeah.
be missing. Can robots even get amnesia?
You said something about returning home earlier. Where's home for you? Any memories about that?
Return home. Task in progress. Memory missing.
Oh, so that's it then. Her memories are gone for good?
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory
I have to say, I don't
isn't
like the looks of
compromised,
these two.
just locked
Me
behind
neither,
the
actually.
isolation mechanism.
Many people like them, but I really don't like them.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
but
There's something.
what does
something
that
is
mean for us,
off-putting
though?
about them.
In words we can understand.
In a way, they are
She
useful
hasn't
with their
lost her
things
memories.
because
Then
actually
in some way,
Shilonen
she
can
just
skate
can't
up
access them
like
right now.
hills and stuff, so
Okay.
you don't have to climb.
That's good.
And Casca
Well, you know
can
something.
ride a
The harder
gun
you try to remember it, the more
and
it gives
fly
you a
with it.
headache.
Okay.
Is that
and shoot
fun?
from above.
Okay, those are useful abilities.
So
Finding
they are
synonyms
useful,
for
but
headache.
I don't like how they
Cognition
look
module.
like.
Yeah.
Pain.
Okay, the abilities are
Correct.
useful.
Robots can feel pain?
But I anyway don't have them, so.
Yeah.
Well,
Although
painkillers
I am not sure
normal.
how much I would use
Experiencing
them
pain is how
if
baby
I have
humans and
them.
saurians
They
learn
are
what to
maybe
do and
for
what not to do.
exploration. They are good, I guess.
In a similar vein, I've heard that a
But
lot
you
of
anyway
highly
don't use
autonomous
most of the
machines are
characters you
designed
have
with
already,
negative
so.
feedback
Yeah,
mechanisms
but I
for
started to
behavioral
level up a
regulation.
couple of
Slow
them.
down.
Mhm.
Could you simplify that for Paimon?
Oh, okay, well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to
I'm thinking,
understand?
you know, who
Imagine
will
if you're
go
a big
well
shot
with
shaman
Flint,
from the
who is
Masters of
an
the Night World, and you
electro
send your
character,
disciple on an errand to the Flowerfeather clan.
who will be an electro character.
Yeah.
To stop him from treating it like a vacation, you might put a curse on him that causes a
But
physical
he
and
will come
mental
out
breakdown
around
if he
10th of
strays from the right
September or
path.
something like that.
That
So
way, you
I'm
can
waiting
be
for
sure
that.
he'll stick to the straight and narrow
He
and
will be
won't go
cool.
frolicking off.
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eatsley that parents tell their kids about.
The point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories? What purpose could that possibly serve? In her case, all it's done is make it harder for her to complete her tasks.
Task failed. Sincere apologies.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you responded to the phrase return home. How about we keep talking and see if any other keywords trigger something for you?
Sure. I'm alright.
I guess in this
I have
story
assessed
we
the
might
piano
also
as
play as Ineffa at
tolerable.
some point.
Maybe,
I must
yeah.
complete my
Try to
task.
get her memory back, basically. Yeah.
Hey, traveler.
Yeah, but like,
have you ever seen a
yeah,
human
we
machine like
control
this
her a
anywhere
bit.
else you've been?
Mm-hmm.
There was a
Of
trial which I
course.
did try
Yeah,
out
some of her
where
joints and
we
few
could, you
components
know,
look pretty
try her
Fontaine-y
play
to me.
style. But because the story is mostly around her, I think
Fontaine.
for this
They make good
she
pastries
will be
there.
also used.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! That triggered something! Hey! Never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one promising lead nipped in the bud.
You mean her hairpiece? Oh, yeah, I think I know what you mean. What do they call them in Mondstadt again?
Do you think she was made in
Mondstadt.
Mondstadt?
The maids there are very hardworking.
I think her lore is about not cry as well, so but I am not sure. But I think she is connected to the not cry to not cry
maid.
actually.
Okay, that would explain a lot of the internal design choices. So, you're from Mondstadt then?
No.
How come she responds so much faster when the answer is no?
Natlanese core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. Maybe no single nation is her home. She's just like the Cryptex in that sense. A mishmash of parts from all over the world.
In that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it where you were built? Where you live most of the time? Or a place you can always come back to?
Home is just home, isn't it?
Okay. Feels like this is getting us nowhere. Any other ideas, Shilonen? How do we get her memories back?
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a lot of interesting things when I was examining her just now. Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Oh,
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on. Now, could you
That
try
walking
doing
TV
something
reminds me of
similar
like
to
some
your
like
right arm?
a character from Super Mario or like N64. I just
Okay.
is this?
the look and feel of a human
Oh,
could have,
Brew?
like something out of that game.
Look, she has a Hoover.
Yay!
Wait, she really is a robo-maid?
Well,
You know,
very good
sometimes
indeed. Now
Developers
then, could
made
I trouble you to tidy up
characters
my
who are
workshop?
kind of their
Are you serious right now?
interests. And I have a feeling
Well, if
somebody
she's a
may have
robo-maid,
some of the
maybe doing
developers
some
of this
household
game
chores will jog her
might
memory.
think like, robo maid, that
Just,
would be nice.
this
Okay, I
thing
guess
will do.
they do,
Thanks, no
you
need
know,
to
decide
tidy
these
the whole
things very
workshop.
high up, but I'm sure the developers had fun developing
Yeah,
her.
for sure.
Don't you think this is a
Yes,
bit much?
Understood.
I'm sure they have fun.
Commencing task.
And I'm sure whoever plays
Sorting
has
large
fun.
objects.
Mhm.
I mean, whoever wants her. Look, I can play with her.
Yeah,
Guess
it's
this
really
counts as
cool.
progress.
And we got a note. What? Tidy up the boxes? Okay. I guess we tidied up the boxes. Ah, there is more. We just clean?
Like, apparently so. I mean, it's made, so
Well, yeah.
Cleaning floor.
Some more notes. Wait, there is nothing here. I guess I already
cleaned everything.
cleaned that
Yeah.
up. And now? Do I have to do something?
Cleanup sequence initiated.
But at least, see,
Follow-
I could.
Can you follow those arrows, like those white triangles?
Well, that's where I picked up the.
Okay, then you
Dirt
should
from.
continue going that way then. I don't know, they're missing something.
Well, I just collect everything. I hope the game didn't bug out on me.
No. I think it's still this way, and then just keep going can we go forward? No.
No, we can drop down only.
Hmm.
I already checked these notes. And these are actually not connected, I think. And that would be, yeah, it already points away.
What is it? What does it say? Look for object in the area.
Yeah, that just means that we should be doing stuff here. Ah, there. No, that's the same.
What? No, wait. Up?
No,
The stairs? No.
there is nothing there. See, and
Okay.
already the thing brings me back here.
We're missing something.
Yeah, let's chop the trees.
What trees?
Accelerating.
But I don't think we have to use this either. This is her, like, ultimate whatever. And we read this note hundreds times already. What does she need here? We picked up, you know, all the papers from here. Is there anything here? We don't need to sit. Anything on top here? Anything?
Can I try?
But what do you want to...
That way. Go that way. I think it's something here. Something like What?
No, we got out from it. That means we left the area, actually.
Okay.
Sorting large objects.
She's really
Okay.
doing it. Well,
So
guess this
the
counts
first
as
one is
progress.
easy.
Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Because this worked before as well. And these are like, yeah, paper C. Like we pick this up. We pick this up. Ah, we have to clean dirty marks on the ground, but how?
Installation chamber deployed.
How the heck do we clean
Cleanup
dirty
sequence initiated.
marks?
Defensive mode engaged.
We cleaned one dirty mark, but I have no idea how we did that.
Just keep attacking.
I just keep attacking the...
Deployed.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably that's what we missed.
Yeah.
Cleanup
Although I have no idea how do we clean these marks, but okay.
installation chamber deployed.
Okay, okay, that was the thing then. We just... man, this note here... Okay, then that was it. It was not a bug, we
Sorting
just had to
small
clean
objects.
as well.
Yeah, we just missed that. So
Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai. Clear and concise descriptions of physical motions, but no plot. Category: martial arts instruction.
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger. Discusses energy acquisition from the sunsetia fruit. Category: nutritional science.
Maybe I should keep a closer eye on what Napika's reading.
Introduction of ancient machines. Grammatically elegant and rhetorically sophisticated, author displays a high level of linguistic mastery. Category: classical literature.
What in the world? That isn't classical literature. She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there? Oh, looks a little dirty. Could you clean it up?
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Wow, it's like it's brand new. Hey, this looks like someone from the Children of Echoes. Shilonen, is this a relative of yours?
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik, ancient name Baraka, founder of the Children of Echoes and one of the 6 heroes.
Wait, Baraka? Isn't that your ancient name too?
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer of that name. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by Dragonkind, hoping to put them to use for the good of humanity. But most of her research was lost to history. It's a real shame. I'm sure we'd all have much easier lives if we had access to all that tech.
What happened? Useful stuff like that normally doesn't just get forgotten.
Ochcon happened. An old friend of the 6 who ended up ruling Natland shortly after the war, and went full tyrant. He despised everything to do with Dragonkind, and persecuted everyone who showed any kind of sympathies toward their civilization. He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies. Ultimately, she took her own life, bringing a once amicable friendship to a tragic end.
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochcon couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her research is lost to history.
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person you see on that woven scroll, the same person I inherited the ancient name Vuka from. It was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan. The uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the weak and to the persecuted Saurians, Lianka.
Malfunction.
function.
This
Okay.
is not the way. This is not where you belong. Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay back.
a robo-maid, why is she suddenly acting like a lethal weapon? Ah! What's that sound? A lightning
Ah, it's a
strike?
harp.
It's gotta be a lightning
It's
strike.
Kinish.
Why couldn't it hit Kaniche on the head?
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown you into the sky by now. Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working a job at the moment, and the description was a good match for my target. Humanoid machine. Looks like a maid. Highly destructive. Yeah, this is my target, all right.
Wait! Kaniche! Just hold on for a second!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion. They should be here soon. Want to come and meet them?
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
Alright.
Pit. Next time you see me cleaning, and if I'm just punching the floor, then you know I'm just trying to clean the dirt.
I see.
Ineffa?
Ineffa! They found you at last! Thank goodness you're okay.
My apologies. Who are you?
Oh no, your memory's gone again? Even your name this time?
Again?
Liu, Fontaine, Sumeru. This is quite a diverse crew.
So, are you her manufacturers or family?
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
I know. You know, she's the Finnish.
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
I know?
From now on, your name's Ineffa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Malfunction.
Ineffa, are you okay?
Looks like she's getting worse. Is this all our fault?
Can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you from? And what's wrong with with Ineffa?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachim, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nodcry.
Not cry.
Wouldn't have been my
Told you
first
it's
guess.
not cry.
How'd you all meet exactly?
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings together the drifters from all over the world.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nodcry. It was going okay until all the trouble started.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They came down from the north. They've made some big moves in Nodcry lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction with the local religious groups.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
Anyway, there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's going to turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is probably the best thing for now. So we decided to make the journey together.
And me?
Your case is, a little different. But you did come here on the same boat as us.
And it was smooth sailing until we got attacked by those weird machines as we were coming into shore.
Weird machines? Secret source automatons by any chance? Ineffa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and told us to leave without her.
Really? I did that?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get her back.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, the Traveler and party were the ones who actually saved Ineffa. And Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include their costs in the final bill.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Ineffa. She only woke up because of her build quality, so I guess I should say all credit to this Aino, then? Her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Nalan's source mechanisms. Was Aino the one who modified it?
Oh,
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Ino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. I doubt she did much beyond salvaging it. And as for the memory thing, Ineffa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memories.
Please explain in more detail.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, and I'm only telling you what you originally told me. Although Ino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of was that it's not from Nodcry. Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking, but that was as bad as it got. Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own strength. Nearly took the entire wall down. The worst part of that was, Ineffa had completely forgotten that Ino was on the other side of that wall.
Huh?
Ino was fine, of course,
Do we
didn't
now have
bat
to go
an
and save
eyelid,
Imo?
but
Ino?
since then,
Or-
Ineffa has been searching for a
No,
way
I
to
don't
try
think
and
Ino will
repair
make
herself.
any appearance in this.
Okay.
Because
Anyway,
she's a brand
bunch of
new
mechanical
character
parts
which
from
will
Natlan
release
showed up
only
in
in
Nodcry recently,
6.0.
and you
Oh, okay,
noticed
okay.
they bore some
Yeah.
similarities to your core.
Yeah.
Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and joined the crew. Well, does any of that jog your memory?
No.
But the thing about this robot or so, she
Didn't
even
think
has
so.
those kind of like, how to say,
Has her memory
eyes
loss
which
always
make
been this
her
serious?
look like,
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional
you know,
memory
it kind of
lapse,
fitting that she
but it
is a
only
robot
lasted a
based on
moment.
her eyes. I don't know
Didn't
how
really
to best
affect
describe
anything.
this. Like, it's like
I
kind of
seriously
like
doubt Ino would have
blank
ever come
or
on
not
this trip
blank,
with
But
her
like,
yeah.
that bad.
something
Yeah,
like
and
that.
Then,
also
the closer we got to Natlan,
I heard something
the
that
worse her
if you
symptoms got.
play her, then if she
She was
in
already
her
in a
like
pretty bad
idle
state by the
animation
time
she
she
can
went to
shut
fend off
down
those
and
machine things.
her eyes will
now?
turn then
I wonder if
darker,
that battle
or
just
when
made
she
things
uses her
worse.
element then her eyes light up or something like that.
Wait, you mean that she can go literally go do 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 do?
No, not like that, but like
My
there
friend,
is she
I
can
know
go
we've
to sleep
only just
mode or
arrived in
something like
Natlan,
that.
But from what I've heard,
Does she do
you're
the
some of
robot
this
dance?
nation's
No.
top talents. Is there anything you can do to cure her? Anything at all?
That is
Perhaps
too pixelated
coming to
character, I'm
Natlan
saying.
was a bad idea after
Which
all.
one is
There was
pixelated?
the
Yeah,
next to
it's
the
too early to say.
Ahab, you
And
mean?
Don't
Yeah,
forget
yeah.
that before I was interrupted by you guys,
Well, yeah.
I'd just started my deep dive into researching the secret source automatons.
My job isn't done yet
Yeah.
either.
He, right?
You
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
your travel
Yeah.
companion back, safe and sound. I still have work to do.
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan a little longer? Your ship got attacked, and since then, you've been scrambling to try and find your missing crew member. Sounds like you need some time to catch your breath.
Yeah, I was just thinking, we could do with a breather. But where would we stay?
How about the Flower Feather Clan? In my tribe, weary travelers are always welcome.
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Ineffa. After all, she has a message for our Tumaini. So this is as much our business as it is yours.
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code, do you?
Oh, the code for the cryptex. Sorry, Ineffa wouldn't tell us anything about that.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot with amnesia to deliver their messages.
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would get this
Can't
bad.
we just patch the robot?
Also,
You know.
Ineffa told me she had a backup plan. to
Well,
make sure
there
she
was the
wouldn't
story
forget the
about that,
code.
but
Yeah.
A backup plan? Great! So, what is it?
Backup plan. Memory missing.
Huh. Well, as long as we get her
People-
memories back, that'll solve everything, right?
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that simple. Wait, you do realize I can't promise anything, don't you?
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you end up getting the job done.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. Tumaini, Paimon. See you around.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, How. Actually, that's weird. Why is a How so quiet today?
You're being very strange today.
Am I? Tell me one strange thing I've said!
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today. Not the original price for the job, not the revised timeline, none of it.
That's because I fainted from your stupidity! You stupefied me into a stupor! Got it? Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I think it is? Who cares? She isn't my problem. The last few days really flew by. Do you think Ineffa and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the Flower Feather Clan? Let's go see how they're doing! Do you think Ineffa will like this gift we got her? See? See? It said yes!
Are you sure? Because when I asked it who's the better hero, Ishkik or Leonka, it gave the exact same answer.
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight between Kukuku and a How. You guys, it's just making random beeps. Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert? Beep beep. Yes, it's us. Anyway, where's Ineffa?
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a lot of them, because she hardly ever comes back for a rest.
Wait, all by herself? Are we sure that's a good idea after what happened last time?
Ineffa said that since she lost her memories, her cognition module's been running more smoothly, and it's greatly boosted efficiency in cleaning and tidying tasks. I think that was it.
Huh. So, losing her memories has somehow made her a better fighter? She's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pile of beaten up machines in one hand!
All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now, thanks to her. So, we thought it'd be nice to give her a little gift.
We've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much. That got us thinking. Maybe robot people don't like the same things as us. Aha! So that's why you made her this flower out of mechanical parts. Yeah, we still don't know if she'll like it, though. It's okay, Arieta. She'll love this one. I'm sure of it. But what if she doesn't? This might be my last chance. Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nodcry have left to go home, it's just us left. And they said today, it's our turn to go home too. Already? Wasn't the plan to stick around until Ineffa gets better? Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't want us to overstay our welcome here. He thought we should at least make sure Ineffa wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's been a few days, he says it's time we made a move. To be honest, I can kinda understand. He hasn't been home in so many years. Mom and I can tell that he misses Liyue a lot. Ah, no wonder. So, what about your mom then? Guessing she's not from Liyue. No, she's from Nodcry. She met my dad after he moved there. I was born there too. He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so he hasn't been home in at least 10 years. Don't worry. We'll write you and let you know how Ineffa's doing.
You bet! And once she's all better, we'll bring her to visit you in Liyue.
Yeah, so don't worry too much about the flower. I'm sure she'll love it. But even if not, you'll have other chances in the future. Although, I guess we still need to wait till she gets back. I wonder how much longer she'll be. Who knows? Seems like she takes longer and longer every time she goes out.
Can't we go take it to her? No, wait. The grown-ups would never let us do that. way too many of those mad machines out there.
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run out of time. Oh, really? Thanks, Hermione.
Now we're both military.
Yes. Okay, where is she? All the way there? Okay, maybe it's best to go from here.
Yes, okay.
Actually, it would be good to get like a bird thing. There is a bird.
Interesting looking bird.
Yeah.
Reminds almost to me of a turkey.
Well,
or ostrich or turkey, or I don't know.
It looks like this. A cool background, by the way.
Yeah, the background is cool.
I don't know if we can make it. Okay, we can make it.
Yay!
Threat eliminated. Scanning for next target.
Ineffa!
Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged. Chat mode activated.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours. She does modes instead of moods, too.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Hey! Don't you start too. One robot's enough.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment. Hypothetically speaking.
Where did you get greetment from? Never mind. You're doing a whole lot better than the last time we met.
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. I can now sustain fluid conversation. But I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere apologies. Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? A new model of source mechanism? Flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs. But I detect no signs of life.
It's more like a flower built from mechanical components.
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function? Which module is it designed for? Is it compatible with my hardware?
It doesn't have a function. It's just for looking at. You know, a cute little souvenir.
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, for what purpose was it built? A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in return. That's how we show gratitude to other people.
The Flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory. Like that?
Yes, exactly. You got it. So, it all makes sense now, right?
But is this not tit for tat? I heard Mr. Kenichi use this term.
No, that's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a memento of your friendship.
Memento? Important memory. Memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as a little souvenir from me. Something to take
She
with
doesn't
you
look
on the
evil.
road. That's right, a souvenir. Sometimes when people have something important to remember, they'll pick an object to use as a reminder of that thing. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2,000, but maybe one day, you'll see the flower bloom, and suddenly, you'll remember the reason for your journey. No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey is yours and no one else's. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If either of us actually wanted to claim on that debt, all they'd have to do is ask. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him into something neither human nor dragon. The more he chases the sun, the more it blinds him to the creatures who live by its light. You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkan doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you as the same being. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only stoke the flames of his blind hatred even further. Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead of you. That should be your focus. Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, someone else will take up the mantle. Heck, even a child who's barely learned how to walk could do it. All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. In 1,000 years' time, you'll have a life far, far away from here. So go, cross the ocean, find a new place to belong. Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
Ineffa? Ineffa, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment. It is now fixed.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long? Oh, you need to rest. Come on, let's get you back.
Back? Back to the Flower Feather Clan?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adieta and her folks will be leaving soon. Don't you want to say a proper goodbye?
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather Clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes. Occasionally, unidentified data surfaces from my memory banks.
Memory data? So, what about that curse Shilonen mentioned? Does it not hurt to remember anymore?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expressions to avoid making other people uncomfortable. But if I do not recall my memories, I cannot complete my task.
So, is this why you've been spending so much time out here?
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash. This constitutes a safety risk. Therefore, I have been spending time away from the tribe.
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately 1/5.
1/5? Of what?
Traveler. Risk mitigated. Strategy accepted.
Okay, let's go back.
Yeah. What do you think about the robot thing?
I can't thank you enough for
It's
hosting us these
interesting.
past
Yeah.
few days. And thanks for agreeing to look after Ineffa. I know it's a lot to ask.
It's alright. She'll be in good hands.
She never came back. I guess I'll have to leave without saying goodbye.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those Shao lanterns lighting up the sky. You've always wanted to see that.
Arieta, Amu, Joashin. I am back.
Huh? Ineffa? You brought her back? Thanks so much. Don't mention it.
Also, gratitude for the flower. What does it feel like to know where you are returning to?
That's a strange question. As soon as you're all better, you'll be returning to Notcry. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon. Maybe we can travel together.
Not cry. Is that home?
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define home. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants tell me that I have family waiting for me in Notcry. If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be the same me that I am now, or someone different?
Phew. That's a deep question.
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different you don't even recognize her?
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define home?
Huh. Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of Saurians spend their whole lives searching for an answer to that. But if you want my opinion, home is somewhere you can always return to, wherever that might be. No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and bruised you get, you can always go back there to rest and recover. I guess you could say it's somewhere you belong. Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to, I'm sure it'll be somewhere you feel safe, somewhere you feel you belong. Of course, everyone's situation is different, and I don't know how applicable my experience is in your case, but consider it a reference point, I guess?
Okay. Recorded under reference data.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? There's no law against it. Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means there's been some progress. Don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the answers you're looking for.
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Oh,
Lots of
it's
cutscenes.
Raleigh.
Well, it is the story quest.
Yeah,
like.
sure.
Why?
I mean, makes sense.
Don't you think I'd want to do my
She's
part
also
to
a
help the
character.
traveler?
I think she's
Anyway,
yeah, she's currently
no one's more
available to
qualified
get.
than the
I
Masters
think,
of the Night
or
Wave
was
when
it last
comes to
time?
Natlan's
Anyways,
ancient history.
but she's a cryo if I
history.
remember right.
Okay.
Wow.
But
Even
not
by
something
Symphonia's
I didn't
standards?
want her because I don't
You
like
think
her
I didn't
play
hear
style
that?
at all.
You're
Ah,
sorely
okay,
mistaken.
alright.
But anyway, back to the matter at hand.
I
don't
would
know if
love
you
to have a
noticed,
good
but
cryo,
Kenichi's
but
little
like
sidekick has been acting
I
a little
don't like
strange
Citali.
around Ineffa.
Okay.
After you parted ways, Kenich put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night. Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information. 2 words: sovereign ruler.
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
It is,
and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 dragon lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times. Wait,
That
really?
Aha should be
How?
Dragon Lord, I think.
It took me forever to figure this out. Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory, but one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now, long since buried in the sands of time. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahao's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even start.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kukuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the 13 was he?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. My guess is that he doesn't even remember. Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And Ahau, well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memories and power by now.
Lost memories.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your chest he was reacting to.
What? Ineffa's a sovereign ruler too?
Could be. Kenichi and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it seems like those two words are all he remembers.
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Ineffa so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who had a very close relationship with Lianka. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the Eighth Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Huh? Shasta, did you know this?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with dragonkind. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her
Now I
own
realized
path.
her hat kind of
She
makes it
traveled
look like,
far
you
and
know,
wide,
the beak of a
settling
bird or
disputes
like
between
a...
humans and saurians.
Well, yeah, kind of.
She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak.
All of the
protecting them from
clans
those
kind
more
of have
powerful
an
who sought to
animal
exploit
which
them.
they are more connected
Gradually, a
Yeah.
community of like-minded people and saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. And that was how the Flower Feather clan began. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name, or what became of her in the end.
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. At some point during this conversation, it started behaving very erratically. You mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers was executed. Might I ask how?
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have are vague references from after the fact. It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, it said that a curse was placed on the priestess by one of the other rulers. If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions. In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution. Definitely sounds like the history writers used some artistic license there.
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So, do you think that my origins have something to do with the sovereign ruler?
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. But since the name Leonka seems to ring a bell for you, why don't you look into it yourself? I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here, take them.
Like, me?
Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to
She
join me,
can
discreetly.
talk how to say, like,
Telepathically.
yes.
It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with me. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Bye, Sweet Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
So she wants to say something.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Hello, traveler. Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Ineffa might be connected to, not just the one from the Flower Feather clan.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik and Leonka.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Ineffa responds. And, well, see, Lolly has debriefed me on how it went. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Leonka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers, and the most hostile towards humanity. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair and insanity. But the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what became of her. Or even
I like
what
the
her name
diss on
was.
her head.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with secret source technology. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she
Why does
lost
it every
her
time
power
they
and
mention source
memories.
technology, it makes
Maybe
me
she's
think
split
there's some
into
kind
different
of actual
personalities.
IT jargon
The point
or something.
is, if Ineffa
You know,
really
that-
does originate
Yeah.
from the 11th Lord, then we need to...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Leonka's mother?
Chaska, what brings you here?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain. Or a robot brain.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that, see, Lolly's spell only works on the Traveler. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is not baseless speculation. Ever since Ineffa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as if they're drawn to each other. Ineffa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she recovers her memory, all of us, all of humanity, will instantly become her enemy.
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future, I trust who she is today.
Even if the past and future Ineffa are a completely different person from who she is now?
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, that makes two of us. But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give up on her? If Leonka was here, I have every confidence that she'd say the same. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no reason we can't too.
Fine, fine. I had a feeling this might be your reaction.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that? Because when I was a kid, they brought me to you for treatment, and you didn't give up on me either.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know you've been warned, all right? Watch out for any new developments and make sure you know where she is at all times. Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Ineffa watch, and we should get back to investigating.
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska? What are you all doing here? And when did Shilonan show up?
Paimon, you were supposed to stay with Ineffa.
Oh, right, Ineffa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden. Paimon tried to stop her, but she wouldn't come back.
Did something trigger a new memory? This doesn't make any sense. She barely responded when we were chatting.
Or did Paimon do
What
something?
could it be?
Who knows? Maybe she did.
But it must be
I
something
mean, we don't
important,
really know that
'cause
much
she
about
sure
her,
looked like
so-
she was in a hurry.
Yeah, but now we know she's a 1/5 of
Annihilation
something.
mode
Yes.
activated.
I think
Okay,
1/5 of
Chaska,
sugar.
You're our
That's-
island.
1/5 of sugar,
She's
Yes,
gone.
that's my
We'll inform everyone else. Tell them
like
to be on high
my
alert.
opinion.
1/5 of Mora,
Roger that.
and
Oh, there's definitely 1/5 of Mora, 1/5 of sugar, 1/5 of whatever stomach. 1/5 of dessert.
we are Cheska now.
Okay.
At least
She
you
has a
will see it.
broom?
It's not a broom, it's a gun.
Okay, gun.
Wait, how again? Can I go lower? Like this. Where do I have to go? Somewhere lower. Ah, there. Wait, lower. I'm not used to her playstyle because she's a bit more difficult to control with that gun.
Target acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa, are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Those
Okay,
look
now.
very futuristic.
Paimon.
Yeah.
Chaska. Gratitude.
Now, save it for later.
Yeah. We can do Lunar Charged because I have Barbara, and Lunar Charge is basically Electro and Hydro.
Okay.
It's like a new reaction thing. That's why I'm thinking that maybe Kokomi would be good for Flints.
Huh?
Because Flints is Electro and Kokomi is Hydro.
Let's dance.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do now? We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting around
The
for her to leave
cyborg?
the
The big
settlement.
one, or
No.
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
Yeah, it's not worth the risk because we take them out right away.
yeah, beat the crap out of them.
Hamu, Hadieta, are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom's hurt. I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle. Ineffa got here just in time.
Why would they do this? Why?
Look, no one could have known the automatons would ambush you here. Don't blame yourself.
How did Ineffa know to come here? Did she sense that they were in danger?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons talking. Even now, I still hear them.
Really? Paimon doesn't hear anything.
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation functionality. Please wait. Finished. Please try again.
Whew, that was quick. How come you're so familiar with their architecture?
I have seen them many times before. At least I think so.
More random memory data, I guess.
Wow! It's actually talking.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
You're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to. Has another Fatui regiment infiltrated Natlan?
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Why is it getting so choppy? Bad signal, maybe?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, I believe the full message should be, the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent automaton attacks, the Fatui were behind it all along?
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
No.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn? Who or what is that?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to me, or more specifically to my core.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with me and return the core.
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core, so she can repair the damage done by the Fatui.
Wait, you mean she knows you?
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
So she is one of
Yes.
the... Yeah.
One of the sovereign rulers.
Exactly.
So, Ineffa is the 11th sovereign ruler?
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us
Interesting,
moments ago.
in
We
this
shouldn't
world, the
trust
dragons
everything
are
it
the ones
says.
we used to have like this
You say Ineffa is the 11th
technological
Lord.
civilization
What
or
proof
something
do you
like
have?
Ah, yeah.
Return to the 8th Lord's
that. I do love it that
territory.
the robot has like pixelated dragon head
Yes.
as
Ineffa, what did she say?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
8th Lord? Lianka's mother's territory? What does the 11th Lord have to do with that?
You were split, then exiled, and finally reborn.
This is getting weirder by the second. What did she say this time?
Excessive signal interference. Unable to translate, the signal should improve as we get closer to her territory. Traveler, Chaska, shall we proceed?
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team.
And how
Definitely
does
not
he
your
know about
average
that?
soldiers.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. They say they're trying to make some sort of inference. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry, known as Marionette.
Marionette? How exactly do you know all this?
I heard bits and pieces at the market in Nashatown, but I figured they were just rumors. Didn't realize it was true.
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this
Yeah.
now?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway. Didn't
He's
want to
holding up
worry you.
something.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's stronger, Them or Ineffa?
Ineffa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. Ineffa's already had to rescue us so many times now. I'd be mortified if anything happened to you.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this 11th Lord business, we need to discuss this with the others before deciding how to proceed. Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning, but we should probably come up with a plan before checking things out.
Understood. Destination cancelled. Yes. New destination, Flower Feather Clan.
Traveler, Ineffa, could you check that the coast is clear? I'm gonna patch up Amu, then head out.
Understood. Commencing task.
Beep boop.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take care of, so I'll be staying out here a while longer.
You're not coming back with us. Why not?
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't forget, they're our ticket to a great new life in Liyue. Don't worry, Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens, save yourselves first.
Huh? Why'd it stop moving? Has it malfunctioned on us?
Liyue, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Futui stronghold.
Told you.
Yes.
You're saying Zhuoxin might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind as their eyes on the ground. But should we really leave Ineffa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay keeping an eye on her by yourself? You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, they're a bigger threat than any sovereign ruler. Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. It's that automaton, too. I'm still not convinced we can trust it. Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Surely there'd be at least some mention of that in the tribal legends. I don't know. Something just doesn't add up.
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Arieta to safety. If you have to leave the area for any reason, be sure to leave a trail.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Do we think he's going to meet someone? Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really useful intel. Either about the sovereign rulers or this marionette person.
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be
And
stealthy
we
if
will
didn't
continue
not say that out
our
loud?
quest from here and see the rest of the story next week.
Okay.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.